Last year, the S24 was rated as one of the best smartphones to come out in year 2024. This is 2025 and we have the S25. We have got the early access to these devices before this reaches out to you. So if you're watching this today, we got to experience this phone a few days in advance. Let's talk about the changes that have been brought about in the S25 Ultra. The immediate thing that you notice is how the design has changed over the older S24. It feels odd to call it old because it just feels like it was yesterday. But here, this is the S24 Ultra compared to the S25 Ultra now. Has slightly much more rounded edges as compared to the S24 Ultra. I did prefer this design. A lot of people did say that the edges were a little sharp. I don't disagree. This feels nice and comfortable to hold now. Just like I've loved the Fold series of the phones, this is a proper nice phone to hold now. Overall, the dimensions have not changed. The screen to body ratio has improved slightly. The way it now sits on the table is much more flatter. Holds or feels better on the palm, and the faithful S Pen. There is a bummer though. The S Pen can no more control your camera because the battery is similar to what was there on the previous year, which is 5000 mAh. But the display sees a lot of improvement. We have a Super AMOLED display now with AI built in. So what it does is, if you are watching anything on the screen, which is maybe 720, it will bump it up by 40%. So you'll probably get something which is close to an HD or even more. Samsung has had the most beautiful displays out there in the market, and I'm happy to see that they're still working on it and giving us a screen which is better to look at year on year. The camera sensors are the same. There is one change. The ultra-wide camera has now been bumped up from 12 to 50, so your macro shots are going to be much more detailed. I did say that the camera sensors overall are the same. However, with the new software integration, you're going to have much more crispy images as compared to the older S24. See, I can talk about the S25 Ultra all day, but let's put it to the test with head-to-head comparison with the S24 Ultra. Here are some of the samples that we've clicked, pictures as well as videos that we've shot on the S25 Ultra and the S24 Ultra. You know what, to make it interesting, we'll let you guys decide which footage or which picture is from which phone. Let's see if you guys are able to distinguish. You can now shoot a log video on the phone directly, and then the phone can add colors back to it, or you can just take the video, edit it like you would edit on a professional camera. There's also another feature where I can shoot a video using the S25 Ultra, then edit the video, and through AI I can take out the background noise. May it be the wind noise or people in the background or any sort of noise. Essentially what Samsung's telling us is maybe we don't have to use those beefy cameras anymore. We can just have this in a pocket and ready to go, create content on the go. It's nice.
So this is me recording the audio on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Gonna switch on the water now. That's how it sounds. That's how the video sounds right now. And this is with me adjusting the audio or editing the audio using the AI and then turning down the noise in the post.
The other change that Samsung has done with the S25 Ultra is integrating Gemini into the phone. Gemini has been a partner with them before as well, but now with the way Gemini has been integrated is instead of having a Bixby that pops up when you press and hold the power button, it's going to be Gemini now. And Gemini is integrated in such a way, thank you Gemini, in such a way that it can jump from one app to another. For instance, you can ask Gemini to search a location or nearest restaurant which is around and then send it to somebody or one of your contacts on WhatsApp. The circle to search feature has also been improved. The circle to search feature can be used to identify audio that is playing over the phone or in the surrounding as well. predominantly while you're using on the phone. You can be playing a YouTube video, circle it, it will suggest the song for you on Spotify. Say you want to hum a song, you can hum a song to it and it will recommend or give you options with regards to that song. Say it's a birthday song that you're humming. Let's try that out. So there's a small icon here. I can press play. Okay, that was a happy birthday song. It's a great thing I had to hum and not sing it. You wouldn't like my voice. I know a lot of you guys out there will say, yeah, I did have this on my S24, but it is slightly faster. That's what Samsung's saying. I'll take the word for it. So we have been comparing the S25 Ultra to the S24 Ultra, and yes, there are significant differences, not just with respect to the design and some bits in the camera, but the way the software has been optimized is better. Now this is going to be using the Snapdragon 8 Elite 3nm processor as compared to the 4nm on the S24, so it's going to be much more power efficient as compared to the S24 Ultra. Samsung saying it's going to bring about 1.5 hours to 2 hours of more content watch time. With respect to the memory, it will have a base variant which will start at 12 GB RAM and 256 GB of ROM, going all the way up to 1 TB. On the other hand, the S25 and the S25 Plus will still have the 12 GB as base RAM, but will start at 128 GB as memory option. So this has been our first hands-on review of the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. We put it up against last year's S24 Ultra, the winner of the smartphone market. This possibly stands to be the winner this year as well. A lot of strong positive changes that have come across in the S25 Ultra. Samsung's done a great job of designing a better phone now. Not that the S24 Ultra was bad. Some of the quirks that people didn't like have been improved in the S25 Ultra. The camera is also great. They have been doing great cameras, great screens, great batteries on phones on the S25 Ultra series for a very long time. And this year too, this is a very strong contender that is going to be out in the market for other smartphones to beat. This is Audius from Cornea Impression signing off. You guys have a great evening ahead.